Hello guys, what's up guys? Good evening. It's your boy Kingsley Educate. Alright, today I actually promised you guys I'm going to be making some analysis on cryptocurrencies and forex pairs with some indices. So I want to fulfill my promise and I will do that now. Okay. So we're currently on USDCHF, that's US dollar versus the Swiss francs. I'm actually looking at the 4 hours time frame at this point. So USDCHF is actually one of my best pairs. I love trading this pair so very much because it actually works my setup. You see, I've traded this pair for quite a long time now, and it actually gives me what I want. So let's just move on to the analysis. Alright, so some few days back we observed that USDCHF created a level of resistance where price couldn't break higher at this point. Price couldn't break higher at that point. Price also couldn't break higher at this point. Then price broke out at this very point. Then here we have the retest. With that retest, then we have a breakout. Yeah, it was at this candlestick, this red, this green candlestick over here, green candlestick, price went further up to create this structure here. So this structure over here, this structure over here, this structure is called the bullish flag pattern. This is the bullish flag pattern. So now the bullish flag pattern is where we have the support, is where we have we have the support, this line over it, this line at the bottom, and the level of resistance. It's like here at the top. So we have the level of support, we have the level of support, we have the level of resistance. So with the level of support and resistance, we've come to find out price actually went up to this high, couldn't break out, retested again, couldn't break out, then test that point again, couldn't break out, then taps into the level of support. Then if we observe closely, we'll see a breakout. Okay, this particular candlestick broke out. When it broke out, we had a retest at this point. And the retest followed with a bullish candlestick retesting that particular low, or retesting the level of support, then continuing in its sell. So at this point in time, on USDCHF, by Monday we're gonna expecting a sell right over to this point. I'm actually expecting a sell because this here is the level of demand and supply. So I'm actually expecting price to tap into this very zone. So on Monday, I'm going to place a sell trade on this particular USDCHF. I'm going to show you guys on the group, show you the screenshots on the group. And if you haven't joined the group, click the link think the link at the description of the video to join the group. Alright, so on Monday, which is tomorrow when the market's opening, I'm actually expecting a sell on USDCHF. Alright, let's move into another currency pairs. Currency pair. Let's look at GBPUSD. Okay, the GBPUSD, and also one of my most traded currency pair as well, because it's actually working in my setup too. Alright, so this is the 4-hour time frame. I love trading the 4-hour time frame because it's actually easy and nice to work with, and it actually draws my setup in the 4-hour time frame. Alright, so what do we have here? On GBPUSD, we have a level of resistance. Support. Sorry, we have a level of support at this very point where price refuses to break further. Then, if we look at it again, this here created a downward pattern. This is the higher high. Sorry, this here is the higher high. This here is the higher low, and this here becomes a higher low. So at this very point in time, so this created this pattern, created this downward movement over here, created a downward movement where price refuses to break this point, couldn't break forward, couldn't break, and as you saw price come up to this level, what do you observe? Price went down to this level. Observe again, price actually tapping to that level, went down again, then tapping to this level. So what are they expecting? He fell back to this level. So I'm still expecting a sell on USDCHF. Expecting a sell because price actually have to tap into that region and zoom, because as a trader you need to expect price movement. But sometimes it might go in your favor, sometimes it might not also go in your favor. So you need to expect the fact that price might tap into some regions, or might not, or might change in movement. So I've also observed that this particular level here, that's really level of resistance for price too. You see, a price has tapped into this area multiple times. You observe, price has tapped into this point, multiple times. Price tapped again, price tapped into this point, refusing to break through that particular point. Price once again tap into this area. So when price tap into the area, because I'll call those areas key levels where I would love to trade. I love to trade those areas, like for example this area over here, So that particular area, when price taps into this area, where I have my fair value gap over here, okay, and you have the 3 consecutive candlestick here. fair value gap over here. Here, there it is. That's my fair value gap. So that particular fair value gap, alright, okay, there it is. I have my fair value gap over there. So price went up, tapped into this fair value gap, then made a buy. So this fair value gap was actually valid. You can confirm that with this bearish candlestick here, with this candlestick there, that bearish candlestick. Can confirm that bearish candlestick because price tapped into that point, they made a massive buy, creating this pattern, creating this particular pattern. So with this, on Monday we are expecting a sell on GBPUSD. Alright, so let's actually move into another currency pair. USDJPY. Okay, USDJPY. Alright, so USDJPY is the currency pair that I might not like to trade because this currency actually blew off my account. I had about $1,000 account, so it took it off for me. So I actually trade the currency pair, but still working with it. Just we know how to trade this currency pair. We just trade carefully. All right. So that's analysis. This year as retail traders, we consider level of support and resistance. We consider breakouts. We consider retest as well. So at this point in time, this year was the level of resistance. Level of support for this trade, where price couldn't break further. You have here, price went up to that point, tapped in. You have here, price went up to that point. I think it's kind of a mistake from like that. We have this point. We have here, price went up to this point, then tapped in, then moves higher to this level. So what they're actually expecting? A sell back to this level of demand and supply. Actually expecting a sell back to this level. Alright, you're actually expecting a sell back to the level. And if you notice carefully, this here is a key area I would love to trade. This here as well is a key area I would love to have buyer. So let me look something. Alright, let's, for example, we place a buy order at this point. This is buy order at that point. Then we went long. Let's say at this point. Went long. Okay, keeping our stop loss, let's say at the recent low. Alright, so this particular trade, is a 1:2 risk is to reward ratio. So with this area or level, this particular level of demand and supply is very, very, very valid. So what are we expecting? What are we actually expecting on Friday? I'm sorry, on Monday, which is tomorrow. We're actually expecting a sell. We're expecting a sell because this particular price here, has met its highest high. It's actually met its highest high. Sorry. Now let me take you back. Now look, this here is also a level of this point here is also a level of resistance. So price rejected this point and tapped into this point, went down, went down, went down. So for the fact price again is actually making transactions at this particular region, So what do we expect? We expect price to make its way down, again. So for example, we take this trade. This trade is actually a 1:8 risk is to reward ratio, moving our stop loss a bit higher. Sorry, moving our stop loss a bit higher. So like let's say 152.746, 152.746. So on Monday we are expecting a sell on this currency pair. On Monday we are expecting a sell on this currency pair. Alright, so we're gonna move over to US30. The indices. Moving over to US30. Alright. USD30. Alright, so USD30 is actually giving us a bullish flag pattern, which we've seen over here. And we've seen major points where price will have to retest. Sorry. We've seen major points where price tapped into the level of support. Price made tapped into this level of resistance. Again, tapped into this level of support, resistance. Then price tapped into this level of support. Then made its way up to the level. Then came down all the way here, where we had our breakout. Now it broke out to the particular level. And what price trying to do? It's trying to do what? It's trying to retest. Price is actually trying to retest this level. So here we have the breakout. Of the breakout over here. The breakout there. Then price is actually trying to retest back to the level. Now, if I were to trade the US30, I'll actually wait for price to retest that level, then targeting this point, targeting that particular point as my level of take profit, targeting this point as my level of take profit, because the probability that price might actually break this, because it's broken already, actually retest, price will actually retest that point. That's where level of support turns resistance. Retest that point, then make its way all the way down to this point. causing the level of demand and supply to be valid in this particular area. Causing it to be valid in that particular zone. So on Monday, I'm actually expecting a sell on US30. So if you actually want to contact me or to know how I trade for more analysis, as you can get my phone number or my WhatsApp number at the comment of this video or description of this video. From there you can get to talk, then I explain more further for you in case you don't understand. I can break it down for you to the simplest level about trade, because trading to me is fairly very easy. It's very, very easy. So let me show you something. So this particular point you're seeing here, this point here. So I saw price tapped into this level of support, this particular level of support here and here. So I bought at this point. So when I bought at that particular point, that zone, when I bought at that point, let me show you something. I actually made profit of, where is my MT5? Okay, here it is. Okay, I actually made profit of, okay, alright, I actually made profit of $3,714 with a particular buy. So you can see there, buy US30, buy US30. So I actually made profit of that particular trade, because this account is a challenge account. So it is on Finex. This is the April competition. This is my 19th lead wicket. So I'm actually trying to trade this account to reach top 10 or by God's grace top 100. So with that currency pair, it has a high win rate. The US30 has a very high win rate. That's why we trade indices and some forex pairs like USDCHF, GBPUSD, and gold. Alright guys, so in case you have any question, you can just feel free to DM me. I'm going to drop my phone number. And if you haven't joined the group, please do well to join. So okay? Alright, thank you so much. Bye for now, okay? Bye.